What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I want to ask you, what happens when you get the #1 streamers in Marvel Rivals versus the #1 pro team within the game? Well, we're about to find out as Overwatch legends in Flats, Wanted, and Eskay go up against NTMR. And if you don't know them, they're the winner of pretty much every championship that has happened so far, from alpha to beta to even live right now. NTMR is insane. But I gotta tell you guys, you're probably gonna be a little surprised at the results of today's match. Let's jump in. All right, guys, so we picked things up here with the red team being the streamers, blue being NTMR, and the streamers wanted to scrim against NTMR to obviously train against the best of the best in preparation for the ongoing Marvel Rivals Championship tournament. And we're just going to get right into it with the pick and ban phase. First ban is up for the streamers, and they're going to go with a Mantis. All right, so Mantis, they're targeting not only one of the best healers in the game, but Aramori is a very, very good Mantis at that. So we've got a support ban to start things off. And obviously Hella going notoriously for NTMR for the first pick. And then we get our save pick, which they go right into Adam Warlock. Karava, if you guys don't know, which I think means cow in Russian is what I was told, is easily the best Adam Warlock I've ever seen, and so it's not surprising they want to base their synergy around that. Super Gomez, great Star-Lord. You got the team-up potential there. And it's going to be interesting to see what Aramori does flex to. I would say probably Luna if that does not get the ban. Let's see what the streamers decide to save. Oh, they're talking this one through. Okay, they go with a Psylocke, which, listen, Eskay, if you guys don't know, Eskay is an amazing Psylocke, and so not too surprised by the save there. Don't know who else they would have chosen. I know Flats is mainly a tank player from Overwatch, does a lot of Doctor Strange and Hulk in Rivals, but I've also seen him dabble in Wolverine. Wanted is a big Bucky guy, and that's all I kind of seen him play. And then is it Rigzachu, I think is how you pronounce it? Don't know what they do. Looks like obviously Star-Lord is where they're aiming. And U2 TJ is Linkser, I believe his name is, if you guys don't know him, and I don't know what he does play. Now, last ban for the streamers here is, of course, it's Hulk. Listen, if you guys are in Diamond, kind of higher up games, in Grandmaster myself, Hulk is almost banned in every game. Luna, Hella, Hawkeye. Those are the main bans that I see, but obviously, if you guys watch my other video, you know that Hogs is one of the best Hulks in the world, if not the best, and that's why I'm excited to do a guide with him here in the coming days. So they got rid of that, and with that, also the Iron Man synergy in one swoop. And then NTMR going for their last ban is going to be Namor. Interesting. I don't know which one of them play Namor. Maybe they just don't want to deal with Namor. Possibly they're going to go the flanking kind of route. I think Gasklin is going to obviously go Strange as we're going to go into our team compositions here. And there you have it. There's the picks, the bans. Let's look at the team comps. Eskay notably going to Psylocke. And we got Bucky for Wanted as well. Flats still decided, but leaning towards Doctor Strange. Hogs is going to flex to Groot, which is cool. Have not seen Groot gameplay from him. And Super Gomez might be flirting with the idea of Wolverine over Star-Lord, which would be pretty sick. You can see the alt profile skins already. That's a lot of playtime in these characters. And Aramori did go with the Luna, as Mazing is going to match the Psylocke. He probably knows that Eskay is a big Psylocke player, and the best way to match that is to go one yourself here. So we've got ourselves the teams ready to go. Pretty diverse lineups, actually, compared to last time. Surprised with the Super Gomez pick for Wolverine, and I'm all about it. Definitely when I think of him, he's a Star-Lord guy, so it'll be fun to see what he does. Eskay, again, incredible guides, what she's put out for Psylocke, great streamer. Excited to see her gameplay live. And then we've got an Adam Warlock, obviously getting that synergy with Star-Lord. You get a free wipe with the passive. So really strong to take advantage of that. And Wanted, man, you got to respect it. Dude's a Bucky main. We're going to see what he has to offer here. I think this is going to be a lot closer than we think, to be honest. I think that they're both talented. As we start with Gasklin's view, and they're opening up NTMR with a portal into the midpoint, where we see a lot of choke fights typically happen. And here we go, guys. We've got red team streamers, Wanted, kind of getting held at the choke already. With Wanted firing shots. Eskay, Psylocke going for maybe a flank with Rigzachu, and they find Mazing going Psylocke v Psylocke right now. We'll see who gets the first pick. Very important first pick to start steamrolling ahead. Hogs is putting pressure, and Hogs gets a kill on Flats. Eskay trying to get out. Hogs gets the kill on a dashing Eskay as they push forward. Nightmare pushing forward, causing a lot of pressure right off the bat with plenty of picks. So the streamers look to reset here, and they're trying to get their bearings as we have Karava ready to go. Flats trying to get his team behind him, the legendary tank himself with Doctor Strange, and they're going to see if they can win this next push. Really, no one's even worked on the point yet. It's all just been fights. Finally, Nightmare is going for the point, and Flats goes in, gets dove by the Super Gomez immediately, and is not looking good. Also gets walled out into an Aramori Luna ultimate. Things are not looking good for Flats there. So now we switch over to Super Gomez, who is looking for some kills, and they find Flats. He finds Flats. Doctor Strange, he dives Flats, slashes him up with the full passive. And yet again, the reset is going to have to happen as Hog does get the finishing kills, and the resets are happening here. Wondering how they're going to get out of this kind of left room fight. It's not going good for them. They're going to have to switch things up. And it looks like they are. Flats looks like he is putting a portal right on the point, and they've got a Luna and a Bucky ult from Wanted, so they can use that to the advantage. Nightmare has no ults, and we open up with just that. We've got the ultimate from Luna coming out with the Bucky we've been promised from Wanted. Is he going to ult here? He is, and he goes straight for the kill into Super Gomez. Goes again, but we get an Adam Warlock res just when things were looking pretty good for Team Streamer. We get a pretty good res out as Rikachu is using their ultimate for a two-piece. And Mason just trying to get out alive at the moment. Barely escapes, grabs the health pack, and Eskay is getting some nice poke damage in here. Oh, okay, we got Eskay getting Karava, which is a huge pick, into the Super Gomez. Rikachu doing well on the Star-Lord here. I know I'm just botching some of these names. All right, so the reset's happening. I think, what, Fight 3, Fight 4 is going to be going to Team Streamer. It'll be interesting to see how Nightmare responds. They do have Super Gomez's ultimate with Wolverine, but other than that, both teams kind of used the majority. We do have Flats Agamotto that does go out right now as the surprise cloak goes down, and sadly gets punished immediately by Karava and Gang. And my goodness, Super Gomez just looking. He is thirsty. He's hungry for another kill. All right, so we're going right into the point. Same difference. And Super Gomez using the ultimate there on Star-Lord. And Karava picks up the kill on the other Adam Warlock. So, my gosh, taking the fight right to the point yet again. We've seen a couple Strange do that now at this point. Both teams utilizing the portal straight to the point. All right, so Super Gomez is chasing that Luna, trying to get a little bit more stagger kills. But Luna does escape with that high mobility. And they're back in this room. Things have not looked good before in this room, but they're going to try to get Wont to try to get some poke damage here. 64% to the ult, but they do have an Aramori Luna ult, which is obviously going to give the favor over to Nightmare. Mason looking for Eskay. Does find Eskay. My gosh, quick pick there on the Eskay. And Super Gomez once again takes out Flats. The Wolverine love, listen, people doubted Wolverine, myself included, and he has blossomed like a beautiful damn butterfly. Just an insane tank shredder if played right. Hogs blocking out the team and securing the first win. So, so far is what I would expect, right? We kind of expected Nightmare to do pretty good. And, you know, we had a couple team fights won, but let's see how Bifrost Garden goes. Now, before we jump into Bifrost Garden and see if the streamers can turn it around, wanted to highlight a couple of the big moments from the last match we just saw in the perspective of the streamer.
Wolf one.
Oh my god. My shield was exploded. I didn't realize, my bad.
Oh my god, he has a passing now still too. That's crazy.
I thought I triggered it too.
I think against that we flip, right? We can't like face to face. I think we have to flip. Because they're just gonna abduct you, Flats, and like we can't help you.
You gotta love seeing things through the eyes of the people going through the game and just hearing the comms, the chaos, and looking at, again, legends like Flats. Breaking vases, pissed off. If we do look at the ultimates before the game does start here, We've got probably much more favor over to Nightmare in what ultimates we have. Close to a Strange, Psylocke, and the Revival, but Hogs is just a % away. Is going to have that before they even get to the point. Whereas the other team has Eskay having hers almost on lock, as well as... really, that's it. I guess Linkser does have his Revival coming up a little bit soon. And here we go. Gasklin is heading up. We have Rigzachu going with the Star-Lord pick yet again. Did pretty solid and had some nice picks on that first map there. And headed to the right side where the first battle is going to take place. Gets him a little bit of poke damage as Super Gomez is using that short king height to Wolverine's advantage. Rigzachu does get a pick on Amazing as Eskay is going in immediately with the ultimate, takes out both supports with the help of Linkser. Massive first fight as Wanted is fighting Super Gomez and cleans up the kill. So Team Streamer right off the rip gets the first match underway, and that wasn't even close. Beautiful showing. Again, this is not an easy matchup for them, especially in this kind of scrim. They're prepping for the tournament, and they did well with their ultimate usage here. But we do see Nightmare is pretty much on full ultimate charge on most of their heroes outside of using Hogs' Groot ult. All right, so we've got the Wolverine trying to dive the Star-Lord. You know he doesn't like anyone else on that character. It is his. As Super Gomez is trying to get some kills, does not succeed. We go to Amazing picking up the Star-Lord kill. And it looks like we've got Linkser using his Adam Warlock ultimate. Now, Karabot does get resummoned, and there we go. We've got some revives going over to Flats, and we're trying to get a reset here, it looks like. Trying to get a reset going on. Looks like they do have a portal if they want to use that. And right now, Team Streamer is holding on strong. Luna getting the top heals in. We've got the guard on one of the DPS. Links are getting a little bit of poke damage, but we do go over to Eskay. And here comes the portal. Portal right into Agamotto from Gasklin, and they're going in. Gasklin taking a lot of heat. 100 health, does fly up and stays alive. Chaos is ensuing. Flats as Wolverine made the switch, took out Gasklin, and Rigzachu takes out not one, but two supports. My God, what a clean kill. Eskay getting the finishing on Super Gomez. It has been some strong showing here for the second map as Flats has flexed into the Wolverine instead of Doctor Strange outside of, I think, the initial opening. Flats trying to get some high ground as that short king. And we've got Eskay using her ultimate right now, trying to get another pick. Flats going for Amazing, trying to get something going here. Rye's out of there. And we've got double Luna ults on point. They're probably trying to decide if they should hold on to the ultimates or not. And look at this guy. Super Gomez was tired of dying as Wolverine. He had some good kills in there, but he's going to his main love. Star-Lord, he can't let Rigzachu have too much fun. As, my God, just like that, in a lot of chaos, we've got the second point going to Team Streamer. And again, just as Throne Room wasn't even that close, I would say Bifrost was pretty firmly established by Team Streamer, and they didn't really waver right off the bat. I mean, all the DPS getting good kills, supports keeping them alive, and their callouts seem to be pretty solid as well. So it's 1-1, winner takes all, which, fun fact, worst map in the game. I freaking hate this map inside. We're going to see who can win this whole thing. But of course, guys, before that, let's go and take a look through the eyes of the streamers. Bifrost was their map, so this will be fun. And also, guys, right now, if you have not already, subscribe. About 90% of you guys watching the content have it. If you enjoy it, means a lot to help me build up the channel. And if you want to see Super Gomez, Amazing, and Hogs make some dedicated mastery guides with myself on the channel, they'll be coming pretty soon, and I'm excited for those. We've already filmed a few of them. Anyway, let's take a look.
How are you on Strange, Flats?
What do you mean?
You sound really depressed. Fucking
Just getting kidnapped every fight is just not fun.
Run it on low gang. Run it on low gang. Come on. Go Wolverine. Let's get it.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. No way.
This is it. This is it.
No way that works.
I just don't think we run tanks. This is it.
2-2-2 isn't real. It's not real.
Dude, 2-2-2 is a mental state for shitty Overwatch players. Rawr.
Nightmare, they're pissed, man. Amazing's hitting the door. They're getting prepped. They cannot lose the Team Streamers. They got to keep their status, right? Super Gomez does look like he's staying on the Star-Lord, his probably preferred player, and Hog's going to Venom with the new Christmas holiday skin. And here we go. I'm sure they're amped, man. I'm sure they are absolutely pumped for how they did on the last map. So here we go. Winner takes all. Flats is going to stay on the Wolverine. It looks like Rymazing is going to flex into Magic. Nope, Flats goes back to Strange, but he could just be portaling in for them. And Eskay on the Loki. Interesting. They have a triple support going on. All right, here we go. And we've got Flats going in with that portal right away to get their team into the point fight. They're going high ground with the portal, all going in at the same time. Flats is going to take Doctor Strange to that first fight as Nightmare is spread out just a tad. Super Gomez locked in as that Star-Lord pick. And here's Hogs with his crazy mobility. Trying to get through the crack. Cannot get to it as we go to Rymazing and the Magic play. Again, haven't seen a lot here. I know he's great with Magic, so excited to see this gameplay. All right, so a big triple kill there going from Gaskin, Hogs, and Super Gomez for the triple kill and the cleanup. Definitely looking like the first match is going to Team Nightmare. I know Rixachu did have that passive to revive, but he's going to save it. Nope, he's going to bring it back. Wow. All right, let's see if he can escape. He does. Okay, saves their team a little bit of time. And let's see if Nightmare is playing no more Mr. Nice Guy Girl. After that last loss, they're like, you know what? We're going to do some spawn killing. And there we go. Hogs diving right into the Super Gomez barrage, putting massive damage out very swiftly. And we've got good healing from Aramori, but does get flanked from behind. Flats and Eskay do get the kill as Rymazing cleans up Eskay. A little bit late to the flank, and Rixachu does pop the ult as Star-Lord gets the double kill. And really only losing support in Luna. Team Streamer is going to take this fight as Wanted gets yet another Bucky kill on Rymazing. Very, very clean fight there. Was looking a little rough at first, but Team Streamer is going to get that point right back. All right, so a little poking here, a little DPS, little ult building, even though Super Gomez does have his ready to go. Rymazing coming back to the fight. Gasklin, usually Doctor Strange, we have a Magneto. Excited to see more from this. And here we go. Super Gomez with the guard, even harder to kill. Destroys those runestones instantly. And Eskay goes into the ult as Super Gomez does the same. Kills the Eskay right off the bat. An ult trade as we've got one Luna ult coming from Team Streamer. And they're fighting on the point, but it is looking rough as Rymazing pops the magic ult. And same as Super Gomez. They're still keeping the point, but it may not be for long. They've lost a lot of key members. And there we go. Super Gomez cleaning up Wanted. And Rymazing not going to take the fight with Star-Lord. Tough fight there in matchup. But that's okay. Super Gomez feeling right at home. Feeling right back as that Star-Lord that he so wanted to play and go back to his roots. Now, we do have Hogs just all over the place as Venom. I love this guy, man. Every time I watch him, his mobility is insane. He does, like, this stuff. Look at this. Like, he does crazy stuff to watch. And, okay. Now, it looks like we are getting a flank here. It looks like they're setting up a quick burst of attack, kind of like the barrage earlier, but this time with Rye. And Rymazing popping on the demon. We do have Hogs still up there, crawling and creeping. And they're going to have to push through. They're probably waiting for them to push a little bit to get maybe a pick here. And there we go. With Gasklin takes out Wanted, goes in with the magic on Rymazing. Gets one support immediately with Adam Warlock into the Luna. Carava takes out Flats' Wolverine. And my gosh. That happened so fast. I mean, what a surprise attack there. Wanted Team Streamer trying to get themselves back together. I'm going to have to watch more Flats Wolverine play. It's too fun. We do have a change to Doctor Strange. They're going to try to get on point 96, 97, 98. They're going to have to touch. Flats does get in at the nick of time. But Super Gomez says, not if I have anything to say about it. Gasklin does clean up the Wanted. Rymazing goes down on the support. We do have Eskay going to a high mobility hero in Spider-Man, but Super Gomez not only kills Eskay, but also goes into the ult here. Rymazing cleaning up the other side. And just like that, we have the end to our last bit of the match. And Nightmare does take the game. Hey, listen, they did a good job. Throne Room, I think Team Streamer won one of the fights. Bifrost, they handily did well. And then here in the last one, they had one good fight there at the end. But looks like Nightmare did turn on the gas. Man, that is a riot and fun. I'm telling you guys, we got a lot of cool casting to do on this channel. We do have Aramori. We didn't see a lot of Aramori, Gasklin, and some others. We're going to have to check them out on the next one. They're going to also be coming on the channel. But just taking a look here, guys, let's pause it. I mean, right away, guys, look at these stats. Absolutely insane. And if you look at it, kind of crazy. You can see Team Streamer did almost better in all damage categories. I mean, after all, though, it's not about the stats. It's about the win. Tom Brady got a lot of wins, but, you know, some quarterbacks like Peyton Manning got better stats sometimes. Not really. Anyway, if you guys don't watch football, you don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's cool to see Aramori putting out 26k healing is insane. That's almost the same as the other two combined. You know, I think last time we looked at Nightmare, Aramori or Karava kind of is who we were watching really carry a lot on that Adam Warlock. And Aramori, certainly MVP, great kills and assists, and a massive amount of healing there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out the streamers versus the pro players. Did they do well? What matches do you want to see next? Planned on doing a lot of these cool casting stuff and stuff to come. This happened a couple days ago. We got the finals coming to the championship, which, you know, maybe it's Nightmare. Maybe it's someone surprising. We don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you did, subscribe down below and leave a comment. Until the next one, guys, happy rivaling.